Yep. Beluga Deco today. Maybe this rotation if I get bored with asking me to play that weapon, let alone in Rainmaker as a tall order, but we'll see. We'll see. LSF, but Wi-Fi not good enough for streaming. I'd be surprised if it was, but it can try. Can't hear it, but good luck. Well, thank you, even though you can't hear that and you have to wait until you look at a YouTube VOD later or look at the stream later. Hello though. Today is Impulse Stream Day, and by Impulse Stream Day I mean I was busy all weekend and I'm very tired right now, but felt like doing a late stream. Because for some reason I like to stream when I'm tired. It is relaxing. So we'll do this a bit, see how it goes. How long I go, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Rainmaker will kinda just vibe. I think I played a little bit of Zones off stream the other day, so I got back to 26 in that. So if I'm really feeling it, I might, you know, do like a sort of sweaty Zones if I'm feeling it, if I don't pass out by then. We'll see. We shall see. That is the future. Today we live in the now. The now is me getting body blocked. Nice. I don't want to get geeked by the Grim on respawns a thing. Okay. Ooh, let them. Okay, I was gonna say, ooh. Okay. I'd like my team to paint over things, but we have a brush. Such as, are we feeding? Are we getting a double? We're getting one, okay. Let's see. Do I have a favorite stage and weapon for the stage, day, night, or in between? That is a very specific question. I'd have to think about that. Kinda don't care about the Scrapper being there, honestly. Get shark by splash. That's why you need to paint. Okay, got that. I see someone swimming here, am I crazy? I might be crazy. Okay, well. Gotta get rushed by a lightweight. Oh, I hesitated there. I know everyone's here. Yeah, push in. Yes, good, good. Yeah, I was weak. You went a little deep. Air missile. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, I can't really stand there with the Grim. The game is kind of confusing. I'm not sure what I want to do. Our comp is really awkward. If you hold forward and win that, then we could just push. Yeah, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay, go. I don't know why they taunt the jetpack. Just go. Go, go. Good. That is good. We're up and cannot move. I cannot live that. So they're not gonna make fan art once we get the chance, because haha, summer school. Nah, I feel that. Usually when I do comms, I end up doing Brawler anyway, because it's kind of like... I feel like what people do for art is different than like what they do in-game necessarily. Because, you know, like I play all these meta things in-game because I flex, but my favorite's still Brawler intent. I think Brawler just looks nice on art. My favorite weapon anyway. You're playing the waiting game, or are we enabling the brush to do stuff? We're enabling the brush to do stuff, I don't care. Kill the Grim. Kill the Grim. They're so weak, no one help me. Got my assist, that's what matters. Crossfiring teammates. That is your job. Painting over the Nautilus. Good. It's like weird on solo. Sometimes you just have to really hero plays, but it's not what you want to do with Jet's Vulture. I feel like earlier in this game to get caught in like this weird crossfire wanting to make plays happen, but it's really hard. Nice. Good stuff. I'll help you now. Yeah, I helped you. There's someone here. I thought there was. Cool. Cool. I feel like if I picked an aesthetic, it'd probably be like Manta at Night is a really good one. The way Manta looks during Splatfest is really, really pretty. That's hard, there's a ton of maps in this game. It's either Manta at Night or Pavilion at Night. Although, probably Pavilion at Night. The map is super, super pretty. Has like all the paper lanterns. I really, really like it. Favorite weapon is very functional but has an issue. I mean, it's better to be functional than not, at the least. My chair is creaking. It's very quiet, I'm just noticing it. It's like super quiet, I would never pick up a microphone with the settings I have it. I wish I didn't hear this. Oh, this is gonna bother me now. No, I swiveled my chair so much between games you don't know. And just got 10, you're crazy. Let's be friends. Friends go for Rainmaker Pop. Friends kill the person that went to go kill me. You did not, though. You cannot be friends until you kill them. And they choke the kill. Oh no. No friendship for them, not yet. We need to earn it. Farewell. Okay, the rapid. Okay, whatever. The person holding forward at a very straight angle that's committal, but they get away with it because it's all okay. Dead. Touches. I'm jumping, I don't want to get flanked on her yet. Yeah, can my team, like, not let this person hold forward? No? Okay, that's asking a lot of a main saver shot, I say. Good lord. Not hard, I promise. You point at the person. That's literally it. Like, they're exposing themselves in the corner, but you're not looking at it, hammer. And he killed herself on the shield, even better. Amazing. Amazing gameplay. Am I flat? No, they're just here. Right. In a literal corner and I'm raring them. They don't have anyone going for them. Why we don't play weapons like this in solo. You have to like cleanly kill everyone. By yourself or die. Did he like dropped? Punish him. Yeah, it's like this. I'm holding forward because we're not doing it. Yes. I'll abuse my range to crossfire you. Look at the great things we do together. I'm being your bait. Just go. Let's go. The things you have to do to win solo, huh? Yeah, I don't care, I'm not overcommitting, we're not in the position to. Yeah, hi. I don't care. Aren't paying anything, I don't need to worry about him. I need to worry about this guy over here. Hehehehehe. Ha ha ha. Okay, bye. Being a good teammate, kill them. I'm jumping. Yes, I'd Manta at first, but I was like thinking it out loud. I think, Pavilion Mephit. Why is there a Flinksa here? I'm leaving. He's trying to make the hero play again because I'm a siege out. Yeah. There's another guy here. A lot of paint, I don't know. Just gonna peek the block, everyone does that if you have a long enough rep then. Yeah, nice. Cool. It's kind of fun though. Oh. I heck an assist now. Now my chair isn't creaking. So weird. That's definitely more comfortable than the last game, minus the part where the squeezer exploded me in our spawn. I was a little bit unhappy, but that's okay. That is okay. What are my thoughts on Forge Splattershot Pro? Baby's first squeezer. That's about it. Also, it makes me wish I archived streams sooner, because I could have had a Forge YouTube video like 3 years ago. 3 years ago? I think, like roughly 3 years ago. It was one of my earlier streams, when we went 10-0 placements with Forge. The Soldier Set 2 as a joke, even though back then, even then, I'm just like, this is a crappy version of Squeezer. But you know, it is, but the kit and the main weapon are like, I guess were decent enough to like do well in solo. The meh. Very mixed on it. It gives me conflicting emotions. Yeah, you're good. Anytime anyone draws anything, that's a lot of any's. Anytime anyone draws anything for me, it feels really nice. It's a very nice gesture. One of my favorite things to wake up to. Like suddenly someone's like, I drew you thing. Like that's awesome. But actually, I'm just too low energy. But I do mean it. I forgot this map was even on. Yeah, I'm not. I'll leave that. I would see her be playing neutral on my team, I'm just simply not about it. I don't really have a mid presence yet, so I'm just gonna build another one. I need to burn this yet? Do I know where people are? Half our team is dead, this isn't good. Yeah. Greek. I would prefer to fire the special count for that, given the fact they immediately fed with that with the missile they gained from that. Yeah, not a great feeling. Okay, they'll just suicide up. Of course they do, they're just impatient at solo queue. Did he get up here? He did, okay. I didn't have the ink. You're in. Take this. And you got destroyed. Yeah, kinda have both of them die, just get a kill if I can. Yeah. Just like that. Okay. In a competitive setting, I would not do that. In a solo queue, I think I can out-mechanic people enough to go for it. Gonna get any crossfire, this guy's so weak. No, okay, not one bullet. There you go. Did that weekend. Oh, go. Nice. Nice. Guys, like, actually won. I'm not tunneling, though. Good push. Proud of you. I don't want to raid from here. Cool, cool, cool. I think they're kind of just going. Yep. Doesn't pay attention to the charger. Trying to punish the VJet, and I kind of forgot they had a charger, because they hadn't really contested me this whole game, to be honest. Okay. Or just harder than Squeezer, but that's because I have to work much harder than it. Yes and no. You have to work harder because your weapon sucks. By comparison. But in terms of like the actual, like, you know, playing the weapon itself, Squeezer is much more difficult. Squeezer has the ability to get these like crazy shots on people and just like melt things. But in practice, it's actually kind of hard to do that against people that move well with weapons like ends up. I think I had a charger named Lechonk or something that was actually surprisingly good. A couple weeks ago, I want to say. Hey, Luigi, finish cow. You're gonna sleep, yeah, that's fair. It's like one. Like here. That's a horrible burst. But thank you for popping in and staying high and not falling off the map like my teammate. For what it's worth. Gonna say something killed them, I'm not exactly sure what. Also, someone's coming this way. I don't know why the dynamo grab though, it was very unnecessary. Grab a... I think there's someone here. Yeah, that's surprising. No. Why are you not watching the front? I think one of them died, that's why. I don't know why they went so deep. It was a dynamo. Never mind, I know why they died. Never mind, Telo Groove. Hello person with weapons somewhere here painting, I think try. You really are a charger, you can't finish a kill like that. Am I gonna- you are so- that- nah, this is why I don't like chargers. For real. They don't partial well, then it's like actually worthless to do any damage. Did like 90 damage to the rain there, it didn't matter at all. No thank you? Okay. That's a mage charger, I knew you weren't gonna hit that. I feel like they're all playing left. Yeah, okay, nice. That was actually a really important shot. I don't want to tunnel almost, and it's asking to die to someone else. Yeah, I'll just let that die, honestly. One day people will actually punish the people that I'm baiting. I guess it's been a day already, I suppose. Someone actually did. I was gonna grab it, I don't really trust how we're grabbing this. No, go away Lechonk. No. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Go. Thank you. I don't know if someone dropped or not. I guess it doesn't really matter anymore, it's not my job. Oh, whatever. Hi, Kiki. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I was lurking a little bit. Yeah, I'm out a bit. Well, okay, they just said, okay, GG's, bro. They stuck their hand out before I even killed them. Oh my. There was no attempt at that. They just said no. You win. You win. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe the game said GG's before the match even started. Maybe that's the reality here. Love you too, Kiki, but I'm playing Ray. Don't know how to feel about me. Would you rather see me botting missiles with VJet? Because I think CJet's more interesting to watch. Also, it's the only Ray weapon that... The only Ray weapon I play that I actually kind of like. More like any of the other ones there that don't make sense, aren't very good. Or their charger, and they're not good enough, and 220p makes me want to cry, so why would I even do that? And the person really just gave up. That or maybe they didn't give up. Maybe they were trying to dodge the ray on the bridge, and they just fell into the water. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, it looked like they were on solid floor. And their teammates were right there, so they could have painted for them. It's supposed to be a joke because solo queue. It's not going to happen. Bad. I don't want Albacore. I don't like this map in rain at all. Angles are weird. Hot matters too much. They have a squeeze in his app. I kinda doubt it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like this. Yeah. My doubt and my suspicions were validated immediately. Love the title? Yeah, I'm always there for the alliteration. It do be kinda nice. Building rain, 10 seconds. Okay. I blind where? Yeah, okay, well it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. We'll go here and try and cover this angle, because this weapon here. Yeah, never mind, I'm not fighting the armor. Thanks. I thought Narapa could definitely poke me from here, but whatever. Oh, he's like in the bubble. Okay, I got you baited. Hehehehe. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha, you literally just had to move at all. Like, in any form to not die to that. That's depressing. Rapid draw? Nah, okay, never mind. I really don't like our comp. Honestly. Oh, oh. The depressing reality that you bait someone, but it doesn't matter because you're stuck with a charger on your team. You have to do plays like this where you just melt people. Try not to die to rapid. Well... yeah. Hater comp. You're wondering earlier if I still play Thunder. I play everything, I just flex in this game. It's just a matter of what I feel like. If I'm like, feel like actually like trying to some degree in solo queue or just trolling people. Although I haven't done a Thunder stream in a minute because I hit 1,000,000 on all the umbrellas probably like a month or two ago. Yeah. Nice. Nice. It was a bit of an ambitious angle. Cool. I love free paint for Stinger, it's awesome. I love fall-off kills because people move in straight lines. Alright, I'm out, goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, they both won. Man. Again, they're both one, but it's just like... Praying for a charger isn't really that helpful. Again, I hit this guy twice, but the charger can't follow up at all. I have to get the kill myself for it to even work. That wasn't worth it, but it didn't matter anyway, I'm just stalling. How's my week been, by the way? Anything interesting or summer? This weekend was good. I went to hang out with friends in the city today. It was really fun. Well, it was like yesterday into today. Like, I only got home a couple hours ago. So I'm kind of like mega tired right now. It was fun. It was good. Enjoyable. Don't get to do it that frequently, so it's a nice experience. I also met a bunch of their friends, so that was cool. Meet some new faces, hang out, went to the park, walk around, explore, adventure, all those lovely things. My legs are sore, my body is kind of sore because I slept on a couch in a kind of awkward position, but it was okay. It's good. That's a fast lobby, what the heck is this? If I sound kind of like tired or more like dead than usual, that's probably why also it's late, so I'm being like kind of quiet-ish. I don't know, I feel like people that come here kind of expect that anyway. I don't think it's ever like truly loud here. We get to play with Anime Girl on the Sploosh-o-matic. Yeah, Zappa's actual gear, so it's a shot. Killed you. Yeah, that's a world flank and a half. I guess I don't want them to just jetpack me. I'm doing this immediately. Actually better that we kill the person up here and not the ring, because I get more passive special charge, but now we're just feeding, so... I revoke this statement. Why did my team feed? You literally didn't have to. You just throw suction bombs. Yeah, whatever. There's stealth here, yeah, I was gonna say. A little bit obvious. Timing-wise. Alright, that's not great. They're very weak. Nice. Why did you bring it? Okay, I'm not a big fan of what the Sploosh is doing so far. Don't have the drops in. Trust. Playing Splatoon 2, you really don't. You throw bombs, that's how you win this game. You throw bombs and wait for opportunities. But, you know, sometimes you can do a little bit of solo run. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to be here anymore. I'm helping the other guy. Yeah. Where's my assist? Hello? Okay, no, I guess they backed up the other way. At least won that fight, thank you. Okay, team, you have to watch one angle. Neither was in position, you're both trying to spawn gap. Petra just had the shark under the ledge and it was free. I should have said this way, I was just... it feels so obvious in solo and then the swoosh is really trashy jump in. The whole play is squandered unless they just feed me. Yeah. I'm talking about, I'm just gonna... I don't care, I need to keep it here. If I killed both of them, I honestly might have been lead, but like... yeah, and the Tetra's still trying to world flank, bro. Play with your team. House diversions. I gotta fight in mid alone when they have armor. Not awesome. Not great. I hope you feel very harassed right now, Glugo. That was very targeted. Okay. Repop power? You have more players. If you're in position. Okay, well, you repopped it. I'm gonna jump as a bait. He still choked it. Yeah. That's okay. Oh. This game is so easy. I hate when it's hard for no reason. Had numerous chances, but people aren't in the right spots. I'm grabbing so I can't actually crossfire to help. And they're doing this at Builder Air or something. Okay, well. I appreciate the attempt at least, but no, it's not gonna work. Not a good game. I think that's the first time we lost, so yeah, happens. It's not under very good circumstances. I think like two people on my team are just trying to like cover like the literal corners of the map and the Rainmaker's in the middle. It's kind of just a throw. Can't even crossfire because I'm like suicide grabbing it so frequently. But can't do much about it. Once I got like the double kill on those people that weren't aware of me, but I don't really want your solo queue games to come down to like, yeah, you just have to delete half the enemy team. They don't know you're there. Imagine team play. Ha 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 ha. Doesn't exist. AFP is super cute. Which one do I have on Twitch? I don't remember. Put my own channel. Yeah, the one I have right now is the one Peony drew. Oh, do you mean on the Switch? Ah, the Purro. If you're talking about on Switch, it's Purro from Breath of the Wild. I just like her glasses and hair color, I wonder why. Big mystery. Totally unsolvable. Who could ever imagine? I did not mean to open that. I didn't click this open my spare computer. Put it away. Up in a source teammate on average in solo queue, and why is it V-Splish? V-Splish just play like endos, they're not good teammates, but at least they can make plays happen. It's better than getting like literal throw weapons, honestly. Yeah. That sucks. Carter, seriously, he's standing in the open. I don't know how to make that easier for you. Not to be mean, but if you miss that, I don't know what to tell you. Dumb big charger. Bro. Like, if I died and they hit the shot, it'd be my fault, because, like, I didn't believe in the charger, but no, they didn't even hit it, so I have my right to not believe in them. Let go. Wow. I wasn't hitting the ring that. Really weak, but with Crossfire, I have a charger on my team. Hooray. Nice. There's no Crossfire, I can be the bait at least. Nice. Nice. Sorry, I ran out of ink. I was fighting 2 people in a row. How silly. Custom later hyperthrow weapon. Also, I hate elaters in general, and so they're really selfish and never paint and don't actually hit anything. But this kind of extends to the charger class as a whole. Like, you really need to hit your shots to like have any worth. In like a solo queue environment. Not the same as comp, where it's like even if you don't hit, you can like paint for your like you can paint for your teammates and stuff and like make space and like pressure air quotations, but like I'm gonna put massive air quotations there because if you're hitting no shots, then there's no pressure and no one's gonna be afraid of you. Yeah, there's like massive air quotations. Because like they do. If you're good. If you're not helping. Not much at least. But again, I kind of always regurgitate the same opinion when I talk about chargers. Like whenever I'm like playing comp and fighting a charger, unless it's like literally like Q level of good, I'm really not scared like 9 out of 10 times. I don't know. My perspective is skewed. I've played many strong people. It's hard to be fazed by many people at this point. Also, it's just a hard weapon. So hard to really reach that point. Bamboo. That's it. It feels like a very Japan lobby in terms of weapon picks. There's no like random kind of garbagey weapons that you wouldn't want. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, buddy. Alright, I think I could've won the fight. Sucks. I think I would have really done anything, because you already gotta push the... Like, I would have established more mid-presence, but... It's not like the worst fight to lose. If I get the pick, then... I really establish mid for my team. If not, the push was dead and we're resetting anyway. Yeah, I'm out. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And I'm waiting. Okay. Getting jump. Kind of paint here. You're molding. Oh, goodbye. Hi. Alright, so bad. You're being bait. I'll do it. That is super laggy, oh my goodness. It works. Weak. Nice. Love actually crossfiring with people. A one. Nice. Alright, bye-bye. Hit and burn special and waste time looking at me. This is a victory for anchors everywhere. Okay, that works for me. Nice. Oh, that ray was way off. Lost my tracking completely at one point there. Oh, sucks. Oh, I shouldn't have. I should not have. I know it's latent. I really shouldn't have done that. I gave the connection too much credit. Okay, I think in a lobby like this, people are like self-aware enough to not just like feed immediately, so let me build my array in 5 seconds. Yeah, I just want to be able to see you, my friend. You're not actually threatening to me right now. Ha ha ha. The power, ha ha ha. That was a really good game minus me dying to lag. And I think choking the kill on the bamboo. I really liked a lot of it. You can seriously feel the difference in like compared to like average Western lobbies because you see me land like 1 or 2 bullets on someone and my teammate actually runs over and cleans them up. It's really good. But as far as someone who spams this way or spam Booyah? Probably this way because some of the this way voice clips annoy me. Particularly Inkling Girl and Octoling Boy, I think have particularly annoying this ways. Probably Inkling Girl's the most annoying though. That one is actually the worst. You got four reference images of my character, and yet you feel like it isn't enough. I'll literally just throw you something to make your life easier. 1 second. Also, if you're in the Discord and want me to just I'll throw this in chat, but if you're in the Discord and want like something else, I can give you more if you want to make your life easier. But, like that's like the most recent com, the second one. That's a good basis. I have an actual sheet if you like are curious enough for that. Always helps. Get back here, whatever. That's most recent com, and then I have a sheet that I throw at people with like details and stuff. The sick artist, by the way, should definitely follow. They're very nice and very prompt. And they said they apparently lurk here, which caught me off guard. Yeah, you're good, honestly. Just have fun with it. I appreciate the thought either way. Have fun with it. It's like I'll have fun with solo queue, just kidding. That's not a very good comparison. Solo queue is not very fun because you get the YouTuber. You get YouTuber and you get weapon that does not work on this map. Because they want to play Mako Mart. I'm talking like this and I don't know why. I'm crying. I have double anchor though, so like you can make it work. Not high hopes. I shouldn't have done that. I want to play the leader, but I don't really know how aware the third player is there. Probably pretty aware because they killed their teammate. But you know what? Fair enough. I've disrespected you, solo queue, for good reason. Nice. Now it's a flank here. Yeah, I shouldn't have dropped there. Or chase the whatever Nautilus just melts. Maybe I should have just taken the high ground and abused my range. But again, I'm trying to disrespect people and just play all the confidence because I'm so used to just like autopiloting and solo queue and not having to respect anything. It's like not any more than like the standard amount. They're very weak on mid. Like this corner. Oh, I'm spelled. Octobrush can't play neutral on this map. Most unfortunate. Nautilus punish. Gonna get 2. Okay, got 1. Then kind of sucks. So we'll cut you slack. There's not a support. Or a lot of support going on for you right now. This angle kind of sucks. I can't see anything. You got that. You got flanking. Brush do your thing. Thank you. Keep off the map because you misinput the jump button. Very good. All according to the game plan. Enemy team fumbled by not grabbing the Rainmaker. Just kidding. Let's get a 10th on the hammer throw. And they're actually going that way. That's crazy. And I died to the bomb. Go Nautilus, go. You really got 75. That sucks. That route is garbage. Why does anyone go that way? 61 for all that. Yeah, I know. As much as I'd like the YouTuber to grab it, I'm just gonna grab it. I want to get like a half decent lead at least, and then just work from there. Then feel like my rays have a bit more weight to them. You're welcome for the help on that, I guess. I had no pain. My brush is totally out of position. Classic. Try to just play the game. I don't know why you're trying to spawn camp when the leader's lost on 11, not that they're just gonna jump that way, but you know, awareness, I guess. Awareness, I guess. That sucks. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. We have a weapon that doesn't work on this map and literally the worst weapon in the game on our team. And our Nautilus is being very frumpy instead of actually, you know, just like playing the game and feeding. Thank you, Nautilus. Very cool. Yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's how you win in solo queue. Or like, you need to have a positive mentality in solo queue. You can't just like run in and feed and expect things to happen. That sucks. Can't find Sarah Labrella references. The wiki has a 3D model, does it not? I think they added 3D models to those. Minus 30! Just minus 4, actually, okay. Could have been points, but my Nautilus is too busy being upset. For some reason. Solo queue. Which is like, fine. You know, you could do that. But like, at least play the game out instead of just sitting and spawn and running into feeding. I don't get people who unironically get mad. But I will not dwell on it. That is their problem, not mine. There's a reason many people do not improve in this game. Mentality is definitely one of them. Just have to accept things the way they are. Kinda like how I just accepted I have a weapon that sucks on that map with bad gear and the worst weapon in the game. You just have to accept it. Is it your fault? No, you just have to live with it. Happens. Happens. You try, players are impossible this month, that happens. Our comp was really bad. You're fine. Hi, Shep. Yeah, no, it was the only YouTuber. That's okay. It was like minus 4. I think if we didn't have an Octobrush 4th, it could have been a little bit better. Because Octobrush just doesn't work on that map, though. That is the worst, like, brush map in the game. Which is why I don't really like rotations like this, where, like, the best weapons are, like, really counter-opposite on maps. Like, to each other. You know what I mean? Does that have more main power? Yeah, they do, okay. Roller Sploosh, not great. Great is good. Bro, you're having a wistful existence over there. No, thank you. Nah, it's okay, the rank you are, honestly. Your death isn't like the most tragic thing ever. I had more range, but I had the aim that time. A reek up there. Okay. I just go to the lead sucks anyways on stalls. It is okay. I wouldn't say ruined it, I would say just like... I know what you mean by that, but I'd rather rephrase that to like more people that may not necessarily be like as strong or playing, I guess. Spoiler or not spoiler, because I'm allowed to say this now. But I did actually help with that. But that reached me well. I don't know what, I forget what episode number it will be, but whatever episode covers 10, I'm in there, so have fun with that. I mean, that was announced like forever ago anyway, so. Again, not spoiler, just reminder. That'd be cool though. Might be cool to get like traction from a much larger channel that could potentially introduce more people to like here. Kind of nice. I don't want to be here. Really don't. We're technically winning this, but it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes we just have to do the stupid plays. By stupid, I mean really aggressive for no reason. And back off, and then you do it again. Ah, sucks. I wish I'd just throw a bomb instead, that would help me more. But, you know, it's kind of ambitious in the first place, so... Which is... If I had, like, teeny bit more range. But I'm busy running 2 mains of special charge, because I am Stingray. You are crazy. And you are dead. I am jumping. Yep, last spot 1 LP, nice. That's cool. All I do is paint over this. Try not to die to Blaster at that range, and we stall with that with Burst Bomb, and then we try and jump out and Ray because they jetpack me. Blaster here. I didn't realize this was RB. Punish them, they're 1, yes. People in next rank don't take it seriously. I mean, it works better for Japan, I don't know, it's just... I wouldn't expect X to like ever be a competitive serious thing, like the bar is so ridiculously low. If you wanna go for like XP and stuff, you really just have to have like absurd patience. Like even I think I have absurd patience and I just get like tired of it, it's just not fulfilling, there's no actual rewards, so I don't care. I don't care about that trade, that's fine. Made the opportunity. Yeah, I don't want to gamble 30 seconds. No reason. I don't really expect Splatoon 3 to fix that anyway. I think the outlook is if you want like a more competitive experience, you simply have to play like comp or scrim, or like do like serious league with people. But solo rank kinda bad. Ooh. Yeah, it's tiring when you want to try your best and like give it an honest shot, but the game kind of just shoots you in the foot anyway. Been there. Like I think we hit 27 with Try and Umbrella, like 2 streams that I actually genuinely wanted to try, and then I just wanted like 27-11 or something, and I lost like 40 or something in 2 games, and I just had like no desire to grind that back up. That's not fulfilling. Like, I've gotten top 500 with, like, well over 30 weapons or whatever in this game, but that's just for me vibing playing them. I don't really... yeah, like, yeah, I could just contribute all that time to just get, like, 2800 with, like, K-Shot or something, or 29. But, like, I don't really care to. Like, there's not really a difference. Doesn't mean anything. Not really fulfilling for me. I mean, everyone has their own drives, but for me, it's not for me. I'd rather just exist, have fun. I'm in my like 24-25 range as usual, where I can kind of goof off, be fine. You learn to be heavy, it's not great on this map. Nope. I don't think heavy is that good of a weapon in general at the moment anyway, so it's kind of like doubly rough. It could be more justified on Albuquerque, but then Siege exists, so it's kind of rough, kind of tough. Hard existence flying like a mid tier, truly. But yeah, like it depends because some weapons are like way better in solo queue, to like thrive and do well, but sometimes your favorites are like really team-based weapons, so then what you're demanded in solo queue is completely different. Like getting high XP with Tent in solo queue comes down to like 1 and 2 shotting like everyone perfectly and having good stalling and shields. Because you can't really play the game where you're being the bait for your team as much, because people aren't smart enough. You haven't played with Tent enough, they don't know. So your win condition like changes drastically in solo queue. Sometimes your win condition is literally like you just have to make a hero play, which is like the unfortunate reality. But it's like hard, like every game's like a puzzle you have to figure out, except some of those puzzles are complete nonsense and you can't really figure it out because you were screwed from the start. And hit anybody with this is the worst ray of all time. 0 out of 10. There guy here. Yeah. I figured. I don't think, yeah, let's go that way. That sucks. This week, thank you. I just wanted to cross that block. Yeah, solo case was brutal. A lot of your favorites, like again, I hit 27 with Brawl within like a week of actually trying. It's not impossible, like I have the skill to do it. But it takes like a ridiculous amount of luck on top of that. Just hoping matchmaking likes you. Because the thing is, like, the way the weapons are paired is also nonsense, because it's like it's like weapon range dependent. So what ends up happening when I play Brella is I have to constantly fight like K-shots and N-zaps because they're a similar range pool. But those weapons are also easy to play top tiers that make my life harder when they're on the enemy team in the hands of like anyone with hands. So it just feels like you're being doubly punished for trying to like win with your faves. Nice. That was really goofy and not great, but whatever. I feel like Charter especially is brutal and slow because they like, yeah, you can bully people who aren't like aware at all and just like get free picks, but like in the harder games where you need to get free picks against players that like are smart enough to not feed them to you, you really feel lost. You're not like a hold forward weapon that can just like get clutch triples or anything. Or if you do, it's like very rare and odd and it doesn't work the same way, you know? It's a whole different world. Like even when Power got 2900, I'm sitting there like watching a stream, watching him hit shots, I'm like, this is awesome, but you still do get those games where it feels like you can't really contribute at all. And then like the way Western solo queue play is just like if you're on anything not shooter, then it feels really like brutal and unforgiving. And that applies to like meta as well, but for like similar-ish reasons, but I think it's amplified more in solo queue, because in comp you can at least like build like comp and have support to make like weird picks work. Like not as strong picks work. On solo queue, this is like a lawless land. You might get like a go-to team comp, like I get K-shot on my team, like wow, that's a top tier. Or I can get like I don't know, just any really bad weapon. That's actually not that far off, I guess. Yeah. Ow. Oh. I wouldn't say any missile weapon, I'd say it's mainly K-Shot is like the number one. Because like I've played VJet in solo and try and take it seriously, but it just like lacks the super clutch factor to just multi-kill people with the main weapon that like stuff like K-Shot has, or Rotate Anywhere, or like Shark has efficiently. Like games that mandate you to run in and go kill things, like you're not, like VJet in solo queues, not that great, because you're kind of just AFK painting over the opponent. Because you'll get like games like that in zones where your team has negative paint against like Blob Jr. Games like that, to win in solo queue, you have to go in and kill them repeatedly. You have to lock them out. But if you're playing a really passive weapon that sits in the back, you're probably going to struggle doing that. So you might just lose on the penalty game alone if you're not able to like kill them, or if anyone's not able to just kill them repeatedly. It's hard. Solo's mean. Like a lot of people are like, how do I get to rank X, or how do I get better in solo queue? And it's like a mix of like, you need your skill, but you need your critical thinking, and you need to also, like, the hardest part might unironically be just like accepting the fact it isn't going to work in your favor all the time, even if you do your best. You know, like everyone's had those games where you get like 20 something kills, like die like 3 or 4 times, like 2k paint, like 8 specials, and it's just not enough. It happens. Yeah, so look, is also just like really luck based in terms of how it builds your lobbies and your comps. So sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You'll have times where you lose like 2 games in a rotation, but in terms of the actual RNG of point gains and losses, you still go negative. Yeah, if you want X rank, you just have to put the time into it, be mechanically like good enough. And honestly, I think that's enough. Like if you put enough time into it, you will get there, but it obviously helps if you're picking like a top tier weapon. I don't know, it's like you have to ask yourself what your end goal is in a game like this. Like, are you trying to have fun, are you trying to get good, or are you trying to play comp, or are you trying to get an XP? Because that'll like drastically change your goals. Like there are people who like say like, oh yeah, my goal is like XP, and like they play their way in solo queue, but then those skills like don't fully translate to comp, because then they're just a mechanical player that doesn't know how to time things or work with people at all. Or they like lack the communication skills. You know, it's like hard because like people, a lot of like teams, especially like mid-level teams, are like, oh, I want to see 2500 or like 2600 or whatever arbitrary number you want. You know, for us to, if you're like X player, if you want to like try out for our team or whatever. Like those don't really like fairly gauge, you know, like where a person is at. You do be jumping, you do be going a bad direction. Alright, Clapple. Had it your way, and that way did not pay off at all. Touches. Got the pick I was meant to, and I raid people and made 2 people jump. It didn't matter, because the people I made jump right in the direction the Clapple wanted to go. Did my job, wasn't enough. Yeah. Hey. It counts as already a triple, I guess. The 2 people are holding hands. Being all cute together and stuff. You wanna like paint over this at least? Yeah, okay. So it's like, if you want to be like, if you want me to like explain my thought process like this game right now, it's like I don't want the Clapple to grab, to be quite honest. Because they're not going to go good routes based on that first push. So my win con is like shifted away from being like a crossfire and support your team into play babysitter. Like there's some latency here. Don't really have high faith in this game at all. Yeah, you dropped on someone that isn't even the Rainmaker Clapple, yes. It's not... Games like this, like, I don't know what you're really supposed to do when you're stuck with a teammate like this. It just doesn't feel realistic to expect us to win this. Yeah. I don't know. That game is just... I have no faith for winning that just based on like what I'm looking at. I can try, but it's not enough sometimes. I got my Stingrays, I got the Rainmaker stall, I painted, I crossfired, but one opportunity we had, Clapple went the bad way, and then on defense, the Clapple was totally out of position, so... Yeah. But again, I think this is the worst mode in solo queue by a long shot. I hate this mode in solo queue. I'm a bit late, but hi, Echolocator, I'm okay. I had a good weekend. I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's just, that's something I really don't like about Rainmaker and solo. Like, one player is all it takes to really just, like, ruin it. They had a really good opportunity early to push, like, 30, and, like, if we lost the lead after that for the same reasons we did in the end, like, that's okay. But at least I can sit there being like, oh, we made the right play. But for that game, it's like, I feel like I made the right play, but it didn't matter because someone was totally on a different page. And also made, like, the worst possible play. That just cancels out completely. I don't even know what the heck happened top right. The one shooter got on top of me because they don't have ninja or anything. Like, I raid 2 people, killed them. Like, all my team has to do is, like, watch the left side and the right side, and, like, they killed that guy, but, like, I don't know how you don't notice someone swimming up in a straight line, but I like you. Such as, don't really overthink it. Just do. Just be. Got us +4 on clams, nice. That's still like the thing, I can't really... You can't fully blame people in X because the system puts them there. The system is just far too forgiving and lenient. So it's not their fault they like the game enough to play it enough to be at that point. But on the same hand, if you're an X rank and kind of just like, you know, intentionally throwing or like trolling or whatever, then, you know. Like that sucks more than people who like are genuinely just playing and aren't like that good, but they've played long enough to be here. The combo. Good. 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 Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very good collapse. Like, for me, I'll, like, critically... Like, I'm critically thinking about, like, what I'm saying, so, like, you know, like, comment on it. And stuff like that, but, like, I don't want to, like, explicitly, you know, be like, oh, like, they're bad, them out, like, you know? Like, nah. But... You definitely see plays that make you wonder, like, how people, like, are floating, you know? Doing one stuff where we find Charger more enjoyable. Yeah, I think Charger's is harder to play, honestly. More demanding. Gopher's a bit more of a, like, kind of, like, selfish kind of weapon. That paints better, has, like, cheaper specials, less downtime, that kind of deal. On a hard solo, just play Squeeze. Oh, Squeeze is good. Honestly, I think K-Shot, like Neo Splash, K-Gal, K-Gal especially, honestly, like people in the West will literally just feed you. Depends on the mode, though, but... If you want to win in, like, TC, like, bro, just play K-Gal or K-Shot. Maybe it ends up 85. You'll be fine. He's super strong for something like zones as well. Clampets too. Clampets is excellent for it. Yeah, I think Charters is very unforgiving in solo, kind of like Brawler, for different reasons. I also don't think Brawler's in a very good spot, honestly, balance-wise. But again, I think that does kind of like messed up their balance horribly like the last year of the game, so sucks, but it is what it is. New game in like 3 months. What can I say? How kind of sucks, honestly. Very cool. Nice. Like this is like that's such a bad play in comp, but like it's solo queue, so they get away with it and they get a multi-kill. Like that's the sad reality. So if he like actively rewards you for playing like this, which is why some people like kind of stagnate and don't really improve. To be honest, you're getting rewarded for doing the wrong thing, so why stop? This guy's like has no pain around them, like literally anyone could just like rush them and they die. But no one on my team is aware of this, so can't. And I have a drop roller charger, so game's already kind of an L. To be honest. I made him jump. Like, this is the opportunity to push, yeah, good. Do not go for it? Why do you go into the ray? I don't understand people. I genuinely don't. You don't trust the devs at all when it comes to game balance. I think they were doing okay until the final year, and then they threw it out the window by buffing weapons that were literally top tier, just because Japan's not playing it. Like, no, bro. What are you actually doing? You, like, gutted everything, like, remotely fun in this game. And if you want to, like, win in comp, it feels, like, miserable. By the way, that Squeezer was, like, 4 HP or whatever. I make Spire Shot didn't throw burst with them. Whoa. You know, you just have to melt people perfectly in games like this. Like, there's no other way to win. I'm not on a weapon built to do that. Like, I hate when the game just, like, pairs, like, these double anchor things together. Like, actually nonsense. Yeah, Squeeze died, that's big. He's out of position, just go. Just go. Just go. There you go. Look at you, look at that. You punish the player for not ever playing in position with their team. They're literally just trying to frag. How it should be going. Realistically, they got away and win most of their games like this. But again, I still kind of think the crackpot theory in my head might be like have some truth to it, where the people who actually like work on the like the better balance patches for this game are too busy like developing the sequel, so they just kind of have their B team work on balance patches. Also, the Squeezer is exposing himself so much. It looked like game. Like, bro, this guy's fiending so hard. It's kind of like hilarious. Like, hey, people do it. Like, you win by fiending in solo queue sometimes. A lot of the time in Western solo, honestly. Until anyone actually stops you. Nice one. Thank you. Why are you running into Peter? You don't have to. Bruh. And Charger's useless, yes, classic. Yeah, games like that, I don't know, it's just not really your fault, honestly. Like, I choked the kill on the squeezer, but like it shouldn't have to come down to that. Like, there's no reason for the rest of the people to just feed. And like, Charger's just like not good. Got no raise, wearing drop roller, like I don't expect anything from these kinds of players. Nah, squeezer are like 100% like lost in the game. But again, they're just fiending and getting away with it because they're playing Western solo queue. So, funny. Yeah, no, there's no reason to grind XP in this game at all. Like, that's why I have the thing in one of the panels. I'm just like, don't care about your XP. Like, that'll always be like, not like a motto, but a philosophy. A outlook I have, because why are you devoting so much energy to that? Like, why care? When you're gonna get games like that, that'll screw you even at like 2900, because you're gonna be queued with like 2000 XP players or lower. I lost, my team was unlucky. My team was not good. Let's put it that way. I had a drop roller charter and double anchor though. It's kind of an L at matchmaking. Yeah, happens. Don't really care. Solo queue. Or to charter. Yeah, like, you can win with it, but eh. Again, like, I think they gutted all the fun weapons in this game, really. The unfortunate reality. But again, we talk about this like every stream, so. That's what happens when you murder all your fun weapons, or make them really, really hard to use, or really, really niche and awkward, and the reason everyone just plays like the trifecta of shooters. Like 3 shooters plus 1, or 2 shooters plus this plus this. Like, there's no reason not to. You like gutted everything else. You're trying to win at top level, when you're not picking comps like that, you're like kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Like, you have to subscribe to it to some extent. But it's why it's kind of annoying when you see like for me it's very annoying, like, admittedly, when you see like mid-level players being like, oh, people aren't creative enough. It's like, no, shut up, literally. Like, I'm in the experience of like, I've been at like a top player that is like won things, and I'm telling you, like, there's a reason people are picking shooters. Like, you're not allowed to like not at top level if you're trying to win. It is not a lack of creativity, it's a lack of game balance. Like, yes, literally, like, a bunch of mid-tiers can work if you slap, like, K-Shot ends up with it. Or, like, Jet Sculpture plus, like, Junior, you know, you can do that. But that's not, like, I hate when people, like, blame the players. Like, no, it's not, like... To some extent, maybe. But, like, fully, no, that's just not true. There you go. It's annoying, like, people talk, like, as if they, like, understand the game at, like, top level when they clearly don't. Like, why are you even, like, why do you even talk that way? You're, like, literally not strong enough of a player to, like, comment on things like those. It just bothers me. As someone who's, like, all my favorite weapons are, like, kind of, like, mid-tierish now, and if I want to, like, actually support my team and, like, help them win, then I'm, like, picking, like, stronger options. Because, like, I've been that way for a long time. Roller's making good space for their team. Good. Kinda have to use them out for that one. Flash down. Whatever. Sure. I know exactly. Okay, well, they killed the Rhea, so never mind. And I... Okay. Sure. Pardon me for making the mistake of thinking that the well, cheat on the Rhea would, you know, prevent that from happening or something. I'd be, I guess. Yeah, it's like one... Alright. They'll bring it far right. I'm getting raid, I'm surprised I'm not. Yeah, no way. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Are you not grabbing it? Oh, go. No, go the other way. This route isn't me. No, go left. Go left. Okay. Go left. Stop. No, go left. Left. You took too long. Hey, people. This is why Rainmaker's the worst mode. By far in solo queue. Literally full wipe and they still choke the opportunity because one guy doesn't grab it and the other one goes the worst way possible. On how to like babysit people more than this. What's that fight? Awesome. And he tried to go far right! I hate, dude. No, Rainmaker's worse. Like, no, like this game is literally like has been solved. Like this specific game of solo queue was solved when we full wiped them, but the guy didn't grab it, and the other guy said, "I'm gonna go the worst route possible." So now it's stuck here in the corner. Like, no, this is like there is nothing to do here. Like, this is the worst mode in solo queue. Like, at this point, I'm just gonna have to grab it myself because, like, they do not understand. I mean, I would have done that if given the opportunity. No, you are not grabbing this. You are part of the problem. That was horrible. That is the definition of why I hate Rainmaker in solo queue. Like, I don't get mad, but that is, like, that is genuinely frustrating that, like, two people make, like, plays that bad that just cost the entire game. And to do what, like, late ink mines? I don't know, man. It would have been a lot of points, too. It's literally an easy game. Like, you had the win on in front of you, but people are very bad about awareness. Nah, Rainmaker's the worst. I'll defend that to my death. I don't care. Absolute worst. Fair amount of people in the community that play crappy mid-tiers and have a weird superiority complex. No, like, unironically, I get really annoyed, like, at people like that. From the perspective of someone who's flexed, like, a million weapons and, like, genuinely just, like, wants to help their team, like, win and is willing to, like, flex to weapons I don't necessarily enjoy because I think they're, like, better options to help my team. Like, I don't know, it's, like, weird when, like, K-Pro was meta, you would see people running around being like, I like K-Pro before main power, I like Pro, and it's just like, why the superiority, like, why do you feel that way now that your weapon's actually being played in the top tier? Why do you think that you're, like, so above it that you know, play it without main power? Like, now you're just shooting yourself in the foot when your favorite is literally a top tier. Like, I don't know how much you can, like, hurt yourself. Why? Why do that? Like, I don't know, people have, like, too much, like, pride. Like, oh, my weapon is actually really, really strong. People just don't understand. People top play just don't give a trust. Like, no. No. Like, it annoys me, and like, to no end when people act like players, like, stronger than them don't know what they're doing. Like, yeah, maybe they don't know what they're doing, but that doesn't mean your, like, Scrimblow weapon is secretly, like a top tier. Like, no. If it was really, like, that there would be a reason. play it and people would try it and people would see success with it. No. Like, Brell is not a sleeper top tier in this game. It literally gets shark to death, has no ink efficiency, and it can't keep up with the pain output in this game. And it gets shredded in 2 seconds. Like, there's a reason no one plays it in comp. He's like trying to win-win at top level anymore. It's like, no, it has a positive metric but can solve the shoot. It's like, no, you're gonna get LD suction spam to death and not do anything because your kill time is not that good anymore. You get stalled to death by Keiga, which has more stall potential and it's easier to play in 2 shots and has more range. And like a better kit for its self-sufficiency. Like, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people just hope that the game is more balanced than it actually is. Like, you gotta accept like what's strong and why. And then like once you understand that better, you can try and move on to like the weirder picks and stuff like that. But you're not seeing it. There's good reason. Yeah, that came back after the nerf Fizzy a bit. I kind of like that as a main weapon that worked really well with the sub, and it didn't just like auto play the game for you with broken special. Immediate slap main power and camper build, never look back. No, legit, like it's a top tier. Like I feel like the guy in that video from like over a decade ago where he just says pick a top tier. Like your favorite is literally a top tier. Why are you shooting yourself in the foot? Like why are people like this? Why do you have a complex over this? Imagine your favorite being a top tier and you still just like, no, no, I don't want it. Like what more do you want, dude? That's unfortunate. Ah, our comp. Sploosh is not good on this map, honestly. The rest could kind of work on a mode like zones, we'll say. Bomb paint. I fell down by accident. Cool. Yes. Alright, hold it rapid. Linda, you could just overwhelm the tent. Just overwhelm them. There you go. I think you can pop armor now. Yeah, good. Ah, they choked that somehow. That's unfortunate. Oh, how do you choke that with a sploosh? The dude was 1. I don't know what to tell you if you choke that. Yeah. I don't know why they do this. Like, you have a win con in front of you. Like, the tent was set up and everything. That's kind of funny. Yeah, okay, your V-Jump. Yeah. I could have ran up. Best advice you can give to someone starting is just to play one of the top 2 shooters and brand out when you get bored. No, and ironically, like, if you're trying to, like, seriously win at this point, or just, like, learn the game, I think it's good to understand why a top tier is so strong. It's kind of sad when you see the reverse. Like, you see people who've, like, played, like, you know, like, an easy-to-play weapon. You know, like, junior, or, like, app, or, like, a very, like, simple-to-understand weapon for so long, and they still don't, like, get it. Or, like, their, like, playstyle boils down to, like, armor spam, good. It's like, no. more reasons why it's a top tier than just like low X reason. That was such an overextension by me. I just wanted to kill them. Shouldn't do that, the lead's so garbage anyway. Top armor, that's good. Ew. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you can slap rapid deco on your comps if you have like other like things to like make paints efficient because it's a weapon that can kind of what's the word? Rapid Pride's really good at denying space and it's an AoE weapon, and like it doesn't have a fast armor, but it can also sustain itself better than you would expect because it does wall. Like if your spacing's on point with that weapon, you can deny so much space and so many weapons from doing what they want to. Hello Kip. You made a UK friendly time? That's called me being a degen. Yes. Yeah, Machinio would be cool if it had like an actual sub weapon. It would be pretty neat. And Adapt would have like an actual niche, potentially, in a mode like Rainmaker, or like it had a kit that actually supported it. Like Sploosh kind of took over that role. It's like the short range weapon that can kind of just elite people on command. Has a lot of X factor to it, creating opportunities and being very, very hard to kill. Like Dapanubo kind of used to be that, but not really so much X factor as it was kind of just like rat weapon with a low opportunity cost special that can kind of cheese a little bit on defense. So, such as welcome to the stream. I kind of wish I wasn't 26 because I feel obligated to like try a little bit at least. So you know, we're just gonna rat. We're gonna have broken frame data. We're gonna jam bombs. We're gonna have a cute build. That's what we'll do. And our goal is to not die. Yeah, I felt like Dabble had like a proper kit could actually have like a legitimate purpose, but kind of doesn't. So kind of get hardwalled by Keigo. Haha. Good times. GG. Shake hand. It just struggles with a lot of stuff in the current meta. I kind of have a place. I don't get the devs because short range weapons like that are the ones that deserve lethal bombs the most. Oh. Opponent hit a shot. Was not expecting, my bad. I did the thing where I'm not respecting my opponent at all because it's solo queue. So half their team just died, so I don't know. You have overstepped your boundaries. Yes. Gonna pop up. Just rat more. Yeah, painted their feet and they couldn't move. Wow. Area denial. Just by painting. That's a crazy concept. I don't know if that means if there's someone there or what. I don't think there is. I just think that's like an inappropriate use of ouch. Good. Cool. Now, honestly, in current meta, I think Sap is kind of like going down a bit. I think Junior is a little bit. I think Junior's on the uptick, Sap's on the downward spiral. Because in a meta with weapons like Jet Squelcher, I think having like the bomb spam is a bit more valuable. Because if you're fighting like weapons like Jet that are willing to just like paint over your end Zap, the fighting power like matters like a lot less. And Zap has more downtime than Junior by like a significant margin. Like Zap is still like contextually really good in the right spots, but honestly I think Junior's a really, really strong weapon, let's put it that way. And a very overtuned one and a poorly designed one IMO, but I think a lot of that kind of falls into ink armor being poorly designed. Infinite range stuff. I think ink armor is like I think ink armor is more manageable in comp, but I think ink armor in the context of something like solo is just horrific balancing because people just do not respect things. They just challenge everything, so it just makes games like where one armor against none is just super skewed at like not competitive level. Even it's just it's such an easy like to play like insurance special. Like, I feel like playing without it just makes life harder. Like you can live without it on certain maps. I think some maps if you're playing it without it, it's just like asking to die. A brutal. And it's 26, and we didn't change positions at all, but you know, sure. Yeah, I don't like the design of armor. They nerfed armor like once at launch, and they never touched it again. And I don't really think that's appropriate for how useful it is when it's like one of the most like basic, like you click the button, something happens, and special, which is like kind of boring. I thought enable Recrim and proto kill thing this game. Nice, good bait. He has one. Well, that was the solution. I need more off capping zone. Why did we not cap zone? So weak. Nice, thank you. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, we really need to do a better job of actually, like, working together to kill the tent. Not seeing my Grimmer Pro, like, engaging out with me at all. No point in me breaking the shield if we're not. Just stall zone for free for them. Please kill the tent. Okay, well. I don't think I talked about WinCon. Yeah, it seems neither of them was doing that, so guess we lose. Yeah, maybe I can cap here. I could. And I seriously just need to shut down the tent. And not die to random stuff and fall off the map, that would also help. And yeah. I'm not allowed to die this game at all. We're standing in the open, we're not punching it. I don't know if the leader's actually hitting anything. Are you gonna shoot the tent or not, my guy? Like, please, help me. Like... Wait, where is anyone? I don't see my team this game. Enemy cop is like so slow moving. I don't know why we're struggling. Like, can I please get help? Oh my god. Absolutely no crossfire from 2 weapons built to do nothing but crossfire. Awesome. Yeah, whatever. We can make it work. Maybe. I would kill you, honestly. That was so hard for no reason. I hated that game. Hi, Brishy. Yes, that's why I hate getting non-painters on my team in zones. Like, you literally need to you need to outkill the opponent to win if the opponent has more paint than you, but half my team can't paint. And the third player is the Charger. Yeah, that game stressed me a bit, for sure. I said this both times I hit 27 plus on stream, like, I despise getting K-Pro in zones. I think it's horrible in that mode. I don't know why anybody picks it. There is not a good reason in my mind. Like, K-Pro is designed for a mode like Tower. Why would you pick it in zones? It's one of the worst painters in the game. It has some of the worst efficiency in the game. Why? You want a crossfire or have a booyah, you could just pick Squeezer. Takeout. Why K-Pro? Doesn't do anything. Not in zones IMO. Just better picks. Also, it's a mid-tier. Uh, I see it would have been worth it if we got like a 20 or something for it, but those 3 points I was projected to win because I'm higher than these lobbies, so that's unfortunately the reality. No, the other team's comp was bad. Like, it wasn't like a hard game at all. That's why I got nothing. Like, the Capers gear was horrible too. Yeah, our comp was just not good. My crossfiring weapons weren't crossfiring. They both like stood in the same spot and died to a hammer. That's how I knew. Alright, I'll be smart enough to not stand in the open and feed the leader immediately, because I know it's solo queue, but I shouldn't be that disrespectful. I should stand behind walls. Do my thing, see the charger's there. Yeah, we kinda... And I think the Splash took that fight a bit too soon. Whatever. Good. Good. When did they climb that wall and why? Oh, they swam away. I hate yellow ink. You can't say anything. I'm free to like output more freely in this game though. Because we have double. That's fine, I could just run away from your brush. There you go. You got baited. Ray. Guy's up there. Good. That's so sad. Kinda funny. Cool. Yeah, we kinda had a lot of armor. Yeah. Kinda crazy for picking Condor in the current meta. I don't know why. I don't think we get anything looking at their weapon. That too. No shot, you're actually giving me gains from like a V-shot C leader, a custom junior. Those are like three of the weapons that stereotypically, if you see them in solo queue, you can expect not much to happen. The C junior will do the thing where they throw 4 bombs in the rain, and they'll lose any engagement they actually have to take, and they'll just feed the enemy team paint for special. The leader will be a leader and just exist, I guess, question mark. And the V-shot will just be a selfish Neo Splash, which is like every Neo Splash, but it's also worse anyway. I feel like that's like a pretty good trifecta of weapons you see in solo queue. You can set your expectations fairly low. Yeah, happens. So I don't really know how long I'm gonna go for, because it is late and I'm tired after spending the weekend in the city with friends. image is this? Ah. I forgot I had this from last time. I was like, what is this image in the middle of my screen? K-shot charger. I recognize Henry, so it should be not bad. Okay. Probably not much to gain here, though, depending— well, actually, V-Carbon Elo tends to be pretty bad. Yeah, there you go. Carbon's dead again. Does not break their armor. Have it else. Okay. Fair. Fair. This V-Carbon is like being dangerous. I don't know what's going on in their POV. Whatever it is not good. Bombus. There you go. Where's my assist? What? I had them twice and put the bomb behind them. What? No shake. I don't think you hit that. I really don't. Oh no. And they fell off the map. Good job. Amazing. Carbon is going really deep and I don't know why. And my tractor dead. Not great. Might be an early armor, but okay, can I just like see what's happening? Okay, you're just chasing kills. I see now. You're hardcore chasing, my friend. Thank you, Carbon. Almost like you get opportunities if you stand next to your team instead of trying to close the gap between someone new and a mile away. Crazy thought. Carbon. Please stop fiending. I'll wait for missile. Okay, never mind. Oh, well, that supremely sucks. Broken frame data is broken. Oh, You're dead, you're not facing at all, you're literally just fiending with V-Carbon, okay. Yeah, this is why V-Carbon and solo queue are, no expectations ever. Probably gonna lose, like, minus 30 or something. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how to help players like that just fiend and throw their body into the thing. Minus 14, but it's still a lot for this range in these lobbies. Hello, Cozy Iki. Ah, okay, so that is cool. The V-Carbon gameplay was not it. Kinda curious how many times they died. I felt like every time I checked they were dead. Did all the routing it could, did not matter. Because we're constantly down a player. Yeah, they died 11 times. Yeah, that's not very helpful. Don't think Charger's having a great time either. Kinda broke even. Could be the thing where I'm stuck with weapons I don't really like. Alas, the realities of solo queue. Be the greatest support you want, rat as much as you want, does not matter. Have a player that is dying constantly. I'll see how the next few go. If it doesn't go particularly well, I'll probably just go to bed or something. Because I kind of wanted to genuinely just not climb, but give it a fair shot, see what happens. But it's a pretty bad start. I was like, yeah, it's fine, that happens. Just demotivating when it feels like you did pretty well and you did what you're supposed to. But it doesn't matter. I have sploosh, okay. How'd they not finish off the jet? It was like one hit when it threw the bomb at me. I don't understand. I'm expecting too much. Hey, Mega, are you usually asleep by now? Probably not a great armor timing. Oh well. I was gonna say I don't want to be on the side they drop on. I was gonna say I don't like this game where I'm struggling to deal with the Glooga because we're stuck with a bunch of weapons that can't move. That sucks. I thought they rolled the other way. Your potato burrito blanket, I hope your bed is more comfortable than solo queue, because last game was horrendous and I had a V-Carbon on my team and that went exactly as you would expect it to. The hell is that RNG? How did they cap? What? Is this guy, am I crazy? I was gonna say, I know I saw someone here. On the map. Ellie. That's always more complicated than solo. True. True. I'm just trying to give solo a fair shot. Last game shot me in the foot. We're trying to make it up. See how it goes. Kinda funny because I said don't care about XP earlier, but it's like the end of the month, so I may as well give it a fair shot. Even though I know it's not good, and at the end of the day it'll just be whatever. Never mind, it gave me 19 points. It's still whatever. Sometimes it'll be nice. Very often it won't, but sometimes it'll be. Whoa. I forgot the heckin' thing. Supposed to put up the thumbs up for the 19. I forgot to forgore. I did not remember. Oh. Next time. Here you go. $22.90. Also, I can't tell if I'd rather have this map or Snapper. On paper, Snapper should be easier, but just the way it works. I have Armor Booyah, Neo Splash. Yeah, I should like the Neo Splash, but I constantly have to make fun of the ones in solo queue because they just don't do what they're supposed to do. It makes me sad. Hi, Dynamo. Your weapon doesn't really work very well. You're trapped. You fell into my trap card. Oh, nice. Nice. Part of me thought about going to help them, and then like, I'm playing Junior. Why would I do that? Thank you. Look at the Neo Splash doing what they're supposed to. I'm so proud. Why would you throw him there? Why? Why? Okay, whatever. Why'd she throw it in the corner? So weird. I didn't even drop yet. Well. Bruh. Yeah, it's fine. I might have fun passing out. It's like almost very 10 out of 10 in place, 24.95. That's not bad. That's pretty bad. Awesome gaming. +0. Thank you. How much of a fraction was that even? Let's find out. Okay, it was 0.7. You know, if we actually want to round up, it would be a +1, but it's because we didn't go up a full number. Yeah. Yeah. That's that's almost 1 point, almost. Dude, that that booyah was so ratchet. Like, I understand if you're throwing a booyah like at a certain location to cut someone off, but I was sitting on bridge, so I don't know what the plan was, but it just so happened to work. Like that was just unfortunate. Like that booyah throw could not have been more unfortunate for me. Yeah, I still haven't done Clamp Let's Play once this month because all the maps are terrible. I have a dually, that's a little bit worrying. They have the splash that actually kind of worked with me. We'll see if the splash with LDE is nice or not. I'm worried about the dually, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I'm worried about them. They kind of run in. Oh, you didn't die from that, okay. Nice, I got baited. Flash died left, they went too deep. The flash things. That's really good junior RNG. Can you win the fight? No. You are a dually. I should not expect this of you. I used to hero dualies, dude. Every time. I can never tell if I want to play top or bottom on this map, because, you know, top is, like, more important, but junior gets, like, its ratting from, like, setting bot. You chasing? Oh yeah, we're chasing. We have armor, baby. We have armor, we're so chasing, and that sucks. I NZAP from that range, I don't agree, but okay. Weapon has like 10,000 million mobility, so of course it does. It can be literally anywhere it wants in like a blink of an eye. I'm playing junior, so same. Have an early bomb rush. I'm popping armor because you're going in. Trying to at least. Nice. Good. Probably sharking the ramp or something. Yeah. Okay, like... Did my other teammate die? I guess they died. I thought I had someone else there. Bro. Duelie's so bad. The average duelie player is actually so bad. Oh my goodness. They're literally like one hit and they just don't make contact with the opponent. Yes. They're chasing me. Punish them! They just chased! Thank you! Thank you! Punish the people who dropped someone to kill the beater! Jeez, dude. I just want this game to be over. Feels like a game that we're like trying our best not to lose, rather than a game we're actually winning. Yeah, dude, killed the bomb rusher and they wasted it, so that's awesome. Heck you. Nice. Nice. The Julie missiled in the open, I was gonna remind you. That's what just happened. That's fine, they got the kill there. Eesh. I don't know, man. I see the dueling. Fighting the end zap I hit 3 times and they don't throw a burst bomb, they don't roll sideways, they don't roll closer, they just explode. That's rough. That is really rough. That is extremely rough, one missile. Yeesh. That's hard, man. But hey, we got double-digit points, so, you know, I guess. Suffering with, some sort of a purpose, I suppose. Dude, it is so humid in my room, it is hot. I hate summer. I have an AC, but it's not on right now, because I don't put it on when I'm streaming, because it's very loud. It's also right next to where I stream. I'll put it when I go to bed, it's fine. I'm melting as we speak. Or as I speak and you listen. Laying there, slash sitting at your monitor. Whatever the heck you're doing. I get a decent number of people telling me they just like open stream on their phone and just like lay in bed and like either pass out or just watch or whatever, or listen, which is cool. Flings Death Culture. I'm kinda not in the mood to play this map after the last game, but I've been soured. They have a pro. Shouldn't be that hard, but I don't know, we have a Luch that might, you know, fall into the carbon trend. Who can really say? We're gonna throw a bomb at them. Gonna throw a bomb at them. Gonna break a bunch of armors. Gonna roll a bomb that way. Gonna get them weak. We're gonna throw a bomb. Paint the street. We're gonna watch the flanks that die on left. I don't know why the flanks is that deep. We watch the splish feed. And pretty expected stuff. Minus the flanks of being deep, that's kind of weird. Minus the flanks of being deep and feeding their armor, why would you do that? Oh jeez, both of you choked up. Yeah, not a good feeling. That's what, why are you over there? Why are you over there? Goodness. Distracting. I'm trying to create opportunity. Okay, no, we're not winning this. This is just... Okay, no. Now you're gonna die. Why is the things that are trying to play like a normal roller? Like, bro, go sit on sniping verticals or something. What are you doing? Playing a heavy sit up there. Worry in the world. That's horrible. I hated that. Why do I gotta get the flings that actually wants to interact? That's just wrong. Goodbye, points I just gained. Goodbye. Thank you, Smush, for overextending when we had map control. That was very helpful. Only 10 at least, but man. Give me a missile weapon. I'm supposed to have hope. But no. You don't farm the only reason their weapon's viable and defeat with it. Sad. That's a sad. Wait a sec, I cannot. See if this one's any better. It'd be a very, very low bar. So wait, yeah. Yeah. Did I have a top 5 on my team? I swear I thought I saw one. Hi, welcome to late night. I am tired and playing junior. My team got a pick, so I pop armor early and I paint the squares. Yay! Yay! But the armor and I run away and I paint the square and I throw the bomb and I paint the square. I throw the bomb and I paint the square and I wait for my team to engage and I cut them off with the bomb and I paint the square. I paint the floor. Paint over the missiles. Pop booyah. Oh, the carbon DC, that's a freebie. That's cool at least. Not that serious. I think you're blessed to have your carbon DC when it's a vanilla, based from my experience. How much will the freebie actually be? Probably not very much. But we'll see. Featured your gameplay? Honestly, I think I've been doing pretty, like, fine, or pretty well. Had, like, two kind of annoying games. One of them was, like, the extended annoying, though. The other one was just, like, didn't feel like he had a chance, kind of annoying. Like Double Bomb? I don't like that build, honestly. I really don't. At least it's like as far as zones is concerned. I think LD is far too broken to like not. I think if you do LD Double Bomb, that can also work, but that just feels like overkill to me. Like having the ability to chip off armor is like really, really easily. I think that's like really crucial for a weapon that can't really fight. It makes the bomb output more annoying. I get stuff like Kagawa. Like I don't know. Whenever I watch like people play Double Bomb, they have like really like they kind of have like really bad habits, and even when I have LDE up, I feel like I have that kind of bad habit sometimes where you just like roll 2 bombs just because you can, but then you have no ink to actually like fight or paint. Like I don't know. I get the appeal, but like I feel like you don't really need it. Like no downtime on the weapon anyway. It is cool to like force those like checkmate scenarios where like someone can't move at all, but I really like the idea of like dedicating like a ton of the build to do that all the time. Although if you're playing a mode like Clown Boats or something, I think it's more reasonable. If you're playing zones and not running LD, I think you're just kind of like throwing, to be honest. I think every painter that has like a strong special and like really strong bomb should just always have LD on zone. Get broken. Yeah, that's a neat niche. I think some people take it too far and they just like act like a bomb spammer, don't actually actively paint or rotate at all for their team. Woo, 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 woo. Blob? Blob's kind of just an AFK painter. I think Junior has like better tools to actually like, like help with team and pressure things, but people just like have very bad habits with a very simple to play weapon just because I don't know, they like tunnel on the wrong things or just have too much power and don't know what to do with it. That makes sense. My KCal's top 500. Splash championship Cal. I have double anchor. I don't like that. I'd rather have bamboo. For the missile output. KCal somehow died instantly. Good for us. Proud of you, team. Go team. Why am I challenging that? Why am I even remotely challenging this? Kill him. Yep. Classic top tier. Ooh, baby. So fun. Also, I thought that was the bamboo when I went to challenge it for some reason. You're stuck here. You overcommitted without a wall. What's on you? Not my fault, buddy. I don't want to be here. We all died. Why did we overcommit in Street? Why did we do that? Why did we do that? That sucks. What a cool weapon. An awesome weapon. And I really just hate being stuck with double anchor. So frustrating. One involved ever has fun with it, why bother? Thank you. Thank you. No thank you. It is late, so parent is being like go to bed, and like you're not wrong, but not yet. Probably should soon, honestly. I think Plop's a weapon that's you're rewarding at low level and not rewarding enough at high enough level. It gets significantly worse the stronger players you fight. That's my problem with it. Which is like the case for a lot of things. I think Blob is just like very obnoxious by design. No one likes getting randomly one-bursted by a blob. I think it's just a very flawed weapon. I'd rather have it like going down the paint to make it more sustainable in close quarters, because CQC for that weapon is literal hell in a metagame filled with weapons that have no end lag at all. Like, I don't know how the hell you're supposed to kill a junior that actually doesn't AFK and just do nothing the entire game with Blob. Especially when Junior can just spend the whole game painting and harassing people, specifically the Blob with bombs. Really obnoxious. I don't know. Well, I feel like it's a weapon that needs like a moderate rework, not like a total rework, just moderate. Because at the same time, you don't want to like necessarily gut the paint and make the bullet velocity on Blob like Nautilus speed, because that would be horrible. Like people would hate that. But I wish there was more incentive for actually like bouncing it off, because it does the thing where it's like the more it bounces, the smaller the hitboxes get. It might be kind of cool if they maybe not necessarily do the reverse, but like depending on how you ping pong it, in effect like the velocity of the bullets, if you ping pong it like right against the wall, it goes super fast. Stuff like that might be fun. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Think Junior's too much ink? Yeah, Junior's horribly balanced. I've said this a million times, and I'll defend it. I think it's terribly balanced for the kind of kid it has. It wouldn't matter so much in a game where team fighting with actual main weapons matters, but it has the special to AFK and the best lethal bomb in the game that isn't named Suction. You spam. And it has the best frame data in the game next to Sploosh. And the best ink efficiency in the game, bar none. And it has a 180 special. I think there's a little bit too much going on for this weapon. Maybe like one or two more and then I'll stop with his pretty heckin' late. I don't know, I'd rather have Junior be pretty irrelevant and just give it a not global special, because Junior was irrelevant in one because it didn't have the broken frame data and it didn't have a universal special. The main weapon was not good. Game actually required good main weapons. Crazy thought. I just always run in so fast. Bro, just wait like 2 seconds. Have armor on your team. Aw, teammate, they're shooting at me. You could just... Teammate, you go for them when they're shooting at me. Why are you waiting for me to die to do anything? Like, it's super easy to punish Bravo in its current state. Especially when you're a lightweight shooter, like that's actually a skill issue. If you're struggling with that. One of the most busted frame data in the game. Dead. You're not painting. I have an E-liter on my team. I don't make me win this. I have an E-liter and a dually and a feeding solution. No, this is not what you want to see when you're playing support weapons for fun. Okay, cool. Anyone wanna touch this guy? perhaps? Gonna make me do a junior, huh? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can just harass the barrel with bombs all day. I have bomb def. I didn't think that'd kill me. I guess they blew up 3, but they didn't overlap. That's weird. Been a minute since I died the bubble, to be honest. My bad. Why are you dropping with that armor? Why? I'm mad. Help me by letting me help you. For real. The combo is so weird. I thought they already burned a combo, but they already got another one. I guess it's like just LTE being broken, I guess. There he is one. Or I beg you, please do something with your hammer. Oh my god. That hammer was horrible. Has one hit in the corner and he still missed. I hate you leaders, dude. I really do. Why are you dropping so early? Bro. I hate you leaders so much, man. No main power. No help at all. It shouldn't be that much. I'm stuck with a leader and a freaking dually in the current year. So, you know, it's sploosh with like 3 mains of Slim, so it shouldn't be bad. But it doesn't matter, because my average is too high. You would remove lightweight in 3? No, I would. I hate lightweight. It's a horrible mechanic, honestly. I don't think there's anything fun about having to fight weapons that quite simply play their own game. With no downside. It's like, oh, but it has baby range. Like, I don't care. You can still just move around. Like, ink doesn't even affect you, especially online. It's straight up obnoxious. Not a fun mechanic. Especially weapons like Splash. Like, Splash does not even deserve to be a lightweight anymore. Splash doesn't deserve a lot of things, but still gets everything, and people still play it wrong. Unlucky, I guess. Yeah, last game was just frustrating. Despise leaders that just run like random gear that's not main power, you're not actually even stalling. I don't know what you're even doing. A Hydra on my team that's really no better. I don't like this weapon. I don't like V-Brush. I don't like Flinks is pretending that they can actually fight just because they slap a shirt on with Ninja Squid and pretend. And missiles, that's your job. That's all you're really able to do in this game. That weapon can't move. Yes, I see the Danma flank. Don't worry. I definitely saw it. But you stood on that bomb, hello. You stood on that bomb, you deserve to die. There is no shot you did not stand on that bomb. Like, no, there's like barely any distance, I don't believe that at all. That sucks. Kaboosh. I don't like the way this ends up. It's just like jumping at people. I've expressed my disdain of like why ends up like shouldn't be jumping much, so. And Go and chat likes to eat treats. I mean, I feel like most people do, if you're saying of any variety. Like, I'm down for like a good like cookie or like a brownie. Ice cream is cool. Stuff like that. Yeah, Junior's an obnoxious weapon. Definitely an obnoxious design. Just why I'd rather have it not be super relevant in theory. It's kind of annoying because a lot of Junior players are like, bomb Zuwu, bomb Zuwu. I'm like, dude, your weapon just spams infinitely. I don't think that's really like cute. I just think it's like annoying rat. Such as how to feel flight with its stronger special depletion, slightly higher ink usage on main and sub. I think the problem is really to just slap like some of the best kits in the game on lightweights, so it's just egregious comparing weapons like Junior and Zap to like, you know, like midweight weapons that have been nerfed like 5 times that have really like mediocre kits. Like, just not even a contest. I wouldn't care if Junior had some like trashy tier kit, but no, it literally has like top 5 kit in game tier of good. Like top 5 weapon in game of privilege of good, excluding the fighting aspect. Like, I don't know, just you made your weapons so polarizing, and not in a good way. Can I not get leaders? I don't like leaders, dude. Oh, the main power. Trying. If leader and dynamo intent, like what is this, bro? I had for them to get away, but that didn't matter. You can break off my armor. So many people like in this front corner. No one else pushed it. Bad. That sucks. You would think I would say that sucks, but it doesn't really for the weapon I'm playing. I mean, this time literally stalling and I gave you a kill. What more you want? Armor, I guess. Distracting like 3 people. A crossfire. Oh, that's right, I have a leader on my team. Ah, bad. There you go. There you go, 10. Leader that doesn't even paint street. What's happening? Didn't double the damage. Can't really. Okay, got the shot. There you go. That's something. Weak. There you go. Ah, that sucks. I shouldn't have gone for that. Not just stalling. They're kind of pinching out. It's really good. Nice. I feel like I'm not playing well this game. I'm kind of just annoyed at this point. Kinds of comps I have to be playing with all the time. I mistimed that, I bet. Hey, 10 missiled me, okay. Not the wisest of weapons to 10 missile, but you do you, man. And why you're literally feeding armor for the one person that paints. It's only worth the missile if you're actually gonna kill me. Sorry I'm not reading chat, I'm just very... A, tired, and B, trying not to lose. You're playing Newsflash today asking why can I do these things? Yeah, no, it literally gets everything. If you check out those stream VODs, he has some choice words that I think are quite funny, but also accurate. Not gonna repeat that here, though. Yeah, I'd rather there be better kids across the board, for sure. But again, I can't say anything until you actually get the game in your hands. Like, I can't say. And I just want something new. I'm very fatigued of what this game is right now. The reason I'm outputting armor instead of waiting for secondary specials is because people in solo scare me, and I don't trust them to do anything by themselves. So long as most of the team is alive and I think they're going to get into trouble in the next few seconds, which they probably will because it's solo, that's probably why. Comp, it'll be a thing where it's just like, yeah, I'll wait for a missile and then pop it. You know. I love a ton. You're TP. I'm also slightly. It's also really hot, so I know if I lay in bed, I'm not even going to be able to fall asleep immediately. Prefer, but I might have said it was... I don't think I said it was last. I think I said I'll do a couple more. But that might have been a bit ago, I don't remember. Okay, like no, like that frame data is nonsense. Like no, that's not fair. That is unfair. There is no reason I get to twist their ankles without any swim speed at all. Actual nonsense. I'm not popping this until they throw that, by the way. Like, genuinely, how do you track this weapon? I don't get it. You're insane. You are actually insane. I know I'm on the block. I should just drop it on the left side. I know I'm asking this and making I'm questioning my decision making. I'm sleep deprived at like 3 AM. Perhaps that's the greatest question of all. I'm super hard to get back in with. Stopping this. But and I killed the Nautilus. Wow, GG, shake hand. On the left side, or no? There's a gap. No, they're both here. You felt you feel bad for a Nautilus for once. No, genuinely. Like, damn. Ankle's twisted. Completely. And I don't think it's their fault. And I don't think I'm gaining points anymore. Hate to say it, but this is why you hate to say this is why I don't play S2 anymore, but it's hard playing that so often. Yeah. Yeah. It's always hard with games like this because they have so much replay value, because at the core it's a fun concept. But at the same time, I sit here and stare at current, and I'm like, man, I wish I could go back like a year and a half in terms of patches. I'd be so much happier than I would be right now. Like, if you could go back to the patch before Brawlhalla 8, like those two really heavy nerfs, I would have been happy. And like, obviously I'm biased, but even then I think Brawlhalla was like, even if you want to seriously argue, it's a top tier. Like, not an easy to play one regardless. Doing one more heck you. I'm being irresponsible and you're here with me, so you by proxy are also irresponsible. By irresponsible, I mean you're either unable to fall asleep, have a time zone in the European hemisphere, that area, or you just enjoy the stream. In which case, I appreciate you. And if you don't enjoy the stream, then you wouldn't be here. Wahaha. Yeah, that patch because you fought Bamboo Brawler a lot. Yeah, fair. Was it? Didn't they already give Bamboo 200 muscle before they nerfed Brawler though? I don't remember. And I think having like difficult to play top tiers is more interesting though. Having like everyone literally play BB Gun like Carbon Cutter. You're all like developed on an assembly line in terms of your weapon picks if you want to win. Like, yeah, bro, I play shooter. Hello, Marcel. Go to charger. Yeah, we still have double charger for some reason. Really a tragedy. The air spray's up here. Damn your Bria. All you do. Ooh. Ow. Yeah, they got baited. Also, wait, I have like all anchors. What the hell is this? You see the scoop? All anchors? No, that's unfortunate. I think the rain helped them cap. Unfortunate. Bruh. You got pre-fired by a junior, I don't know, man. What? Oh, I thought I got like sniped or something. I didn't see the flames that hit me. I need to sneeze. Help. Okay. I don't even know if that picks up on the mic or not, honestly. Wow. This is the weirdest get. Like, I can't even comment on positioning. Where do you even begin with this? The ball play basically has to play like a front line, which is what they're doing, but like it's so goofy. Why are you up here? Why is it heavy flanking? What is any of this? Your cat is on an adventure. Are they on as much as an I cannot talk, I'm so tired. I cannot talk, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, I'm struggling. I'm tripping over my own words so poorly right now. Blah 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 blah. I think I've gained +0 3 games in a row. Maybe life just says go to sleep, dude. What is this? Like, I'm not crazy, right? Wasn't that +0 +0 +0? Yeah, it was. That was 0.2, 0.3. Yeah, 0.2, 0.3, 0.3. So what, I spent like 10 plus minutes to not even get 1 point. Not even one. Wow. Awesome. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you, Splatoon. Very cool. Yeah, I really should pass out. I'm extremely humid and uncomfortable, and solo queue is not being very kind, and I am very tired, and I am struggling to say basic sentences. As I'm trying to assort the words in my head and put them out my mouth, and I end up fumbling on multiple words trying to say one thing when I mean another. Yeah, I think it's time for bed. It's time for bed. That was fun. We technically went positive by like 5 points, even though it doesn't feel like it. I guess, I don't know. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll say if I do more of this or something else. Hi Saber. Good morning. And good night. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you for joining me in our degenerate hours as I am here sleep deprived, rambling about solo queue. Woo. I had fun. I hope you had fun too. Yeah, that's all I got. If you're new and you're lurking, subscribe to the YouTube. That's my one demand of you. And by demand, I mean I'm leading eyes at you. Think please. Yeah. So tired. I should not be up. I'm literally... I feel like I'm just speaking into the void. Dragging an image around a screen. Woo. Okay, good. Good night, stream. Thank you. Have a good one.